Hello everyone. We are live with ZZZ version 2.1 story mode. Let's go. We'll be going through the story mode today. No, I will not be doing any polls this stream because I did them all offline. And but I will do another stream where I am gonna C6 Miyabi and to order and honor my friend Naku Asuna. So yeah, let's go hop right into it. Let's go. Hopefully everything works today. And let me mute the music. All right, 2 polls. Let's go. Let's do our dailies real quick. Confirm. And yes, I got the new character Yusaha and her outfit. View business performance. Hopefully this works. Alright. Farming for physical. Because the next 2 characters are physical, skill-wise. Oh yeah, by the way, chat. I'll show you what my Miyabi's at right now.
This is the path I follow.
C4. We only need 2 more. 2 more Miyabis. And then we have our C6.
Eradicate all evil.
Alright, Tin Master. I'll have an espresso. 60. Alright, sweet. That should do it. My dailies. Alright, let's see. Got that done. Let's go through the demos real quick. Just so we can get the extra polygons. When user attacks announcement hits enemies with heavy attacks, they inflict sweet square, and the enemy will subsequently be attacked by basic attacks, Sugar Burst, Sparkles, basic attack, Sugar Burst, Sparkles, max. When enemies are in this state, are first hit by a matching attribute, flavor match. Oh, that's simple. Interesting heat cut, by the way.
I'm frozen now. Who dares get between me and Lord Satan? On the road.
Okay, that was fast. Next demo, Miyabi. I did do Miyabi's demo? I thought I did. That's weird. Huh. Very weird. Frostfire, yeah. Build up Crossfire anomaly.
It's over.
Yeah, I already know all this.
Weakling. I'm unstoppable.
Yeah.
It's not purging slash. Yeah. Press forward. My blade is already sheathed.
I don't even need the other characters.
Don't get hit. It's over.
Done and done. Alright. Do I have enough for a 10 pole? Alright, let's see. I only have 2. Nope, not enough. Alright, to the campaign we go. Wait, how many bamboos do I have? Oh, know what? You know what? Let me do this. Let's temple on the bamboo. Nope. Did not get it. Do I have any... Let's do a single search to get the main rank. Tactics. Basic training. Let's go claim that one. Combat. Simulated trial. Wait, what floor am I on this one? Oh, I got all the polygram rewards for this. Never mind. Okay. Complete one notorious hunt. Complete combat simulation stage. Routine camp 5 times. Spend a total of 1,000 battery charges. Complete the Legend Marvel Fish. Tales of Midsummer. This is the one I want to do. Dependent and crashing raves. So let me see. Let me go talk to the fishmonger person real quick to get that quest started. Oh man, poor Shark Boo. Golly from the part Ava said, unauthorized sale of Bangru is illegal. Even influent in Bangru. Let's see what fish you got. Free once per day. Oh. Claim 13 more fish to get a gift. Oh, okay, so you just gotta... Gotcha. Alright, if that's the case, let's go grab some physical. Batteries.
Today's reading is Wanna hear us? Let's go feel the sea breeze together.
So let's try a new team out.
Pretty good lately.
Do Vivian.
Vivian is at your command.
And let me do Corn.
Let's give it our all. Dun, dun.
And I got the healer boo now, so at least I have a mini healer. Alright, let's see how this team works out. I don't know if it's gonna go well. We shall see.
I'll take you.
What just happened? Okay. I have no idea what just happened there, but I'll take it. Wait, did I get enough to fully upgrade? Seashell! By the seashore. Alright, let's go to the fish stall and grab another, card. I saved Shark Boon! Okay, so you can only do this once a day. Gotcha. No need. Thanks, but I'll pass. Watch out for the waves. Well, this will be the really last time. Goodbye. Okay. Oh my god. The bang boo just got caught again. That's funny. Okay, dokie. Wait, what's this? There's like an icon here. Fantasy Resort unlocked. Oh. Alright. Anyway, we will go to Sabian Temple. And I'll do a quick management of that. And then we will start the story. Hey, Billion. Let me... Boo box. Let me hire Bang Boo real quick. Okay. And then clear up this, clear up that. I've got a few commissions to do. Submit, 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 submit. 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 Oh my god. How many of these do I actually have to submit? Ooh. Okay. What the actual... Yeah. I'm like... What is going on? Anyway. Collect. 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 Let me just do this real quick. Craft. Confirm assignment. Let's see. Sales discovery. Discover that. There we go. Let's start selling all these. Gonna select that. Oh, I didn't realize my tempo's almost level 30. I got everything, right? Okay. What is the max level? 45. Wait, did I stop earning polychromes? Oh no, 39. You get some 20, 37, 35. Okay. Good. Let's grab this for the big boo. Up. Alright. Let's go ahead and start the story. I'm getting sidetracked. Oh, hey, Twice. Here you are, Bill. What are you guys talking about? For timing, Junior, I was supposed to call for you. You got a minute? There's something I want to discuss. Yep.
Junior, you remember Damien, right? The head of Porcelumex and Wife
Yep.
Peninsula. He sent someone to us with a banquet invitation.
Banquet invitation?
A banquet invitation? Judging by the look on your and my brother's faces just now, I thought he had sent some kind of legal notice.
He wouldn't dare. If it weren't for all of us from Yunque Summit helping him take care of the Exaltists, he wouldn't be living the good life now. But as for the invitation, it does seem to have a connection with the corruption incident.
Oh?
Here's the situation. Even though Tops suppressed any media about the Exaltists causing chaos in Wife Peninsula, news had already spread citywide.
Oh, also, let me go ahead and, mute my Discord real quick so I don't get any pings during stream. Alright, there we go.
The production of Porcelume is super important, and neither Tops nor Porcelumix can pretend that nothing happened. So, over the next 2 weeks, Tops will lead a security investigation in Wife Peninsula and urge a swift return to business as usual.
What does security investigation have to do with the banquet?
But what does the security investigation have to do with the banquet?
Think about it, Junior. With an investigation happening, many relevant people will have to come to Wife Peninsula. Porcelumex has to fulfill its duties as a host and entertain everyone. Although the security investigation doesn't involve Yunque Summit, that Damien kid is pretty cunning. He'll leverage all his connections and resources to get closer to us.
Senior Suyuan told me that right after the corruption incident was over, Damien sent a generous gift, but Sufu turned it down. We were just discussing whether we should attend this banquet. According to Sufu's philosophy, Yunque Summit shouldn't get too close to Porcelumex. But since we're active in Wife Peninsula, we still have to consider maintaining a working relationship with Damien.
True.
If you ask me, now is the perfect time to attend such a banquet.
Why do you say that, Senior?
Shifu and Senior Shuyuan returned to Yunquei Summit a while ago and won't be back anytime soon. If the three of us attend the banquet, it'll show Damien some respect without drawing too much attention.
Ah.
Besides, he already knows Shifu isn't around, so it's not like she's deliberately avoiding him.
But aren't you... Wait a second. What about Senior Fufu?
Wait, what about Senior Fufu?
Well, yesterday we happened to learn that she had failed her arithmetic course, so Shifu called her back overnight for remedial lessons. I'm afraid she won't be able to make the banquet this time.
I didn't expect the academic standards at Yunquei Summit to be so strict. Anyway, getting back to the point.
That's funny.
I think your reasoning makes sense. We should go to this banquet.
I agree.
I agree. Plus, I have a feeling there'll probably be some pretty influential guests at the banquet. We might be able to gather some useful information.
All right, it's settled then. We'll do poor Salumex a favor and attend the banquet.
Well, the banquet is set for tomorrow night at the banquet hall on the second floor of Yomchashin. Let's meet up in front of Yomchashin then. Season 2, Chapter 2, The Pending Crash of Waves. The next day, after taking care of some personal evening arrives.
Why isn't Senior Inhu must have gone to Yamchasin?
Let's change to Belle. Alright, so let's get started. Well, you took your time to get in here. Senior Yinhu is starving. I saw some premium tangerine peel the other day and I couldn't help but splurge on it. Been pitching pennies ever since, but now it's finally time to treat myself with this feast. To be honest with you, Wise, you two were acting all cool and nonchalant yesterday. Oh dear, I've finally fallen right for Damien's trap. You're overthinking it. It's just a meal. It's no big deal. My Figuroid model is actually in the way, so I am gonna shrink. There you go. I was a bit too big. Alright, enough chit chat. Since everyone's here, let's get moving. Welcome to Yamcha. Esteemed guests of Personally Mixed, please head to the banquet hall on the second floor. Alright, let's head to the banquet hall. Yes, immersive storytelling. You can't do anything else while we're in story. Yeah. Oh, there's Damien, right there. I didn't expect so many people to show up. Looks like this Wi-Fi safety inspection is quite a big deal. Well, it's a huge mess. Yeah, you're right. Even with us also causing trouble, there's still conflict between the workers and Partial Olympics regarding safety. I'd be great if we could resolve all these problems as well. Alright, since they sent in a team invitation, let's go say hi to him. Hey, juniors. Your seniors have got to pass on this one. I don't vibe with that Damien kid, so I'll spare myself the headache. Belle and I will go. You'll enjoy your dinner, senior. Try to make up for Shifu and the others' portions too. Belle, let's go. Damien's right over there. Alright, let's go talk to Damien. Hi, Damien! Long time no see! How you doing, bud?
Ah, the mystics from Yunquei Summit have arrived. As the host, having at least you two and Master Pan show up for this dinner banquet is truly an honor.
Mr. Damien, it seems like you're a little disappointed that our Sufu couldn't make it today.
Not at all. You're all disciples that Ishwen Shifu trusts deeply. Even from afar in Yunquei Summit, she entrusted you to attend on her behalf. This in itself is a gesture I can appreciate. Please, make yourselves at home tonight and enjoy the banquet. If there's anything you'd like to eat that's not being served, just let me know directly.
Teasingly asked Damien about the current situation, intently asked Damien about the current situation. Let's go teasingly.
Mr. Damien, with so many people here for the security investigation, do you even have time to worry about our dinner?
It's part of my responsibility to take care of the guests.
Oh, I did.
Considering that the assault is
That's
secured alive,
hilarious.
Mr. Damien. With so many people here for the security investigation, do you even have time to worry about our dinner?
Oh, they did a good job, that one. That was great. That was great. Lamau, I'm dead.
And Porcelumex is responsible for security, I might seem a bit too relaxed. To be honest with you both, although my official title is General Manager of Porcelumex and Wi-Fi Peninsula, my main responsibility is actually overseeing production.
Oh.
Hollow Security was originally managed by someone else, who was appointed by corporate executives. Though, of course, they have since been relieved of that responsibility.
Oh.
I understand now. No wonder you were so willing to provide clues earlier, Mr. Damien. Seems like you had already anticipated the situation. Sounds like you're about to take over security duties, too. Congrats on moving up another rung at Porcelumex.
Come now. No need to be cheeky. Things have been rather difficult for me. I'm lucky just to be holding on to my current role, especially with how nerve-wracking it's been getting everything ready for the security investigation.
True.
But after seeing the guest list with my own eyes earlier, I finally felt a bit of relief.
Oh, how so?
Oh? Why's that?
Why don't you have a look for yourselves? There are quite a few guests at tonight's banquet, but in reality, they all fall into just a few categories. All these elegantly dressed guests are senior officials from TOPS. The fact that everyone who was invited has turned up is a clear indicator that the connection between TOPS and Porcelumex remains strong. Their presence allows us to demonstrate to the military and government that TOPS is fully committed to the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula. We also sent invitations to the relevant city government departments, but no one showed up, which suggests that the government doesn't want to get involved in the sensitive matters happening between TOPS and the military and Wi-Fi Peninsula. They would prefer to steer clear and let us work things out on our own.
I heard that TOPS and the military often butt heads over Porcelume issues, but it seems the situation is even worse than I imagined.
It is a serious matter, but not something we avoid discussing. The military is the biggest buyer of Porcelume, and by controlling Wi-Fi Peninsula, TOPS essentially controls their most critical resource. So, it would prove quite difficult if the military chooses to take this chance to cause trouble.
Fair.
It seems that knowing who's from the military guest list is the key to understanding the situation.
Correct. Do you see that lady over there? She's the military's representative.
But she's not wearing a Defense Force uniform. Isn't this supposed to be a formal event?
That's because Missy Zolda is not a military officer. She's a research consultant. Instead of sending high-ranking officers, they hired a civilian to attend, which sends a clear message. They don't intend to investigate this matter further. Of course, though production was limited after the corruption incident, Porcelumex didn't delay any orders from the military. So, it appears they have acknowledged our sincerity.
No wonder you're so relaxed now. There's no more pressure from TOPS executives, the government, or the military. But what about the rest of the guests? I see a lot of older individuals here too.
True.
Those are members of the inspection team, leading experts in the ether industry. They'll be overseeing the security investigation while providing us with valuable insights. It took great effort to invite these academic giants.
Dear guests, may I have your attention for just a moment? It is my pleasure to welcome each and every one of you here today.
Looks like it's time for the real hosts to give their speech.
Dear guests, thank you for coming to Phylum Heights to participate in the Wi-Fi Peninsula security investigation. I am Lucro, Co-Chief Executive Officer of the Porcelumex Group.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Ferox, also Co-Chief Executive Officer.
I've seen Lucro and Ferox on TV before. They run Porcelumex together. Mr. Damien, those two must be your direct superiors, right?
That's right. After the fall of the old capital, Porcelumex's management went through a major reshuffle. Those two were the ultimate victors, but now they're secretly competing against each other.
Is it okay for you to talk to your superiors like that?
Is it okay for you to be talking about your superiors like that?
I completely trust both of you, so I feel comfortable speaking openly. The previous head of security was one of Ferox's trusted subordinates, but now he's been dismissed. Both of the big bosses are eager to fill that position with their own people. The reason I was able to become the nominal head of Wi-Fi Peninsula was because I don't belong to either side. So I can't disrupt the balance of power in this competition.
Okay, guys, giving you a heads up, there will be an ad break soon. So if you need to get something to drink, get something to eat, go ahead and do it now.
If I were to take sides, it could come at a fatal cost, destroying everything I've worked so hard to build.
We will work closely with everyone here to reinforce our security measures and deliver a report to the public that we can be proud of.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, the security investigation will officially begin tomorrow. For now, please relax and enjoy the banquet.
Wow, the big shots have finally finished their speeches. Thank you both for accompanying me. It's the only reason my good mood's still intact. Enjoy the banquet. I've got to go face some heat from my superiors now.
Uh-oh.
If you'll excuse me.
Belle, now that Damien's left, what should we do next?
What do you have in mind? I'll follow your lead.
What do you have in mind, Wise? I'll go with whatever you decide.
After hearing all that from Damien, I'm curious about the guests. He's hard to read, and who knows how much of it was true.
Split up and look around the banquet hall. Okay. Professor Rocker. Oh, let's see what Penguin Hill has to say. Alright, lastly, Choshu here. Better restock soon. Please wait a moment. I'll head to the kitchen and take care of that for you. Hey, Nosh, I brought in a special guest chef today. They gotta know how to make lobster 3 ways, right? Whoa, you just straight up order. Hold up, you're getting it to go? Oh my god, I love Penguin Hue. It's time to meet up with Wise.
Oh, Belle, you're back. How was it? Find anything interesting?
Share your thoughts.
How should I put it? Judging by the guests, the security investigation doesn't seem as serious as I thought. The experts and top staff were even chatting and laughing. What everyone cares about isn't the Exaltists, or even the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula, but how to get the porcelain supply back on track.
I completely agree. The security investigation is mainly a way for the city's upper circles to align their intentions, as well as a gesture to reassure the public. Even if there are some safety risks with production inside the Hollow, as long as they're not too serious, I'm sure they'll just sweep them under the rug. But let's not worry about that now. It's not every day you get Porcelumex picking up the tab. What matters most is enjoying the food.
Come on, let's enjoy a proper meal, Wise.
All right.
Wow, the ingredients
Enjoy.
today are top.
My apologies, miss.
It's okay.
I'm terribly sorry.
Excuse me, you dropped something.
Oh, sorry about that.
Here.
Thank you both very much. Oh, you're with the safety inspection team. Wow, you look so young. And you're already an expert in the ether industry? Sorry, I must excuse myself. Did I say something wrong?
Young lady, seems you're completely at a loss.
If I'm not mistaken, you're the military research consultant.
That's right. My name's Isolde. That girl and I are both decorative props. Just here for show.
Inspection team from Miss Ursula, you bid her goodbye and have a delicious dinner. Late that night, welcome banquet has ended in lecture suite. Prepare to inspection team.
The time fields.
What?
Not only one of the oldest noble families in New Eridu, but also a renowned name in the field of science. The patent for the anti-corruption used on the market today belongs to your grandfather.
Prince Joshua, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. On Kick. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
The citizens will surely feel more at ease.
You flatter me. It's just that my grandfather is seriously ill right now. So I really don't think he can handle this.
You misunderstand me. As I just said, all I need is this surname to appear on the list. Aren't you a Timefield as well?
But I'm just a student. I'm nothing like my grandfather.
Miss, I'm sure you've heard that the corruption outbreak in Wi-Fi Peninsula is closely tied to the failure of anti-corruption medicine. Porcelumex has every right to file a lawsuit against your family and hold you accountable.
Hold the phone. Hold the frickin' phone here. I knew Damien was sus, but I didn't know how sus he was. Man, poor Alice.
The reason? Your family concealed major risks involved in the purification process of the medicine.
That's complete nonsense. It was clearly the Exaltists who...
So what? The media doesn't care about the truth. They just want to see a once honorable family brought to ruin.
Wow.
Miss, the honor of the Timefield family now rests entirely on your shoulders. Think carefully, for your ailing grandfather's sake. I wouldn't want anything unfortunate to happen to the old man either.
Grandpa, did I make a mistake? What should I do? What's going on?
Oh, and he was the
What's that?
Inside Serbian temple, a series of urgent knocks on the door wakes you up.
Well, you're up too.
The knocking sound just now, it wasn't my imagination, right?
The knocking on the door. It wasn't my imagination, right?
It wasn't just your imagination. Someone really was knocking. I'm pretty sure I heard Senior Yinhu answer the door. Belle, let's go check it out too. There must be something urgent if someone's showing up this late.
Oh. See what's happening the other day. Oh, it's Alice.
Master Pawn, that glowing thing really appeared outside my window. I swear on the honor of the Timefield family.
Let's put the vows away for now, Missy. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people swearing oaths on this and that. I believe what you said is true. Why else would you have come all the way here in the middle of the night, right? But I really couldn't follow all that about a boom and shadow crooked by 20 degrees. Sure, we at Yunquay Summit practice mystic arts, but ghost hunting and monster chasing aren't exactly our specialty.
Okay, the boom. I'm sorry. That's killing me. Oh.
To be precise, it was crooked by 22 degrees to the left. I remember that clearly.
Oh yeah, by the way, for those of you in chat, so a little quirk of Alice's character, she likes everything symmetrical. Just like Death the Kid from Soul Eater. So she's like the female version of Death the Kid.
But I admit I was a bit abrupt earlier. My apologies. It's not that I've misunderstood the mystic arts. I've come because a friend told me that Mr. Wise and Miss Bell are currently staying here, and she trusts them.
Senior Yun, who was knocking just now?
Senior Inho, who was knocking just now?
Oh, perfect timing. You two are just who Miss Timefield is looking for.
What? You're Mr. Wise and Ms. Bell?
Hi, I'm Belle, and this is my brother.
Hi. I'm Belle, and this is my brother Wise. We meet again.
Well, could you not bring that up again?
After a few minutes, Alice explains what happened earlier.
I see. So you spotted an unidentified glowing object outside your window and came here for help. But I didn't expect Lucy to be the one who sent you.
To be honest, Ms. Montefiore and I both attended the Celestia School for Girls. Even after she broke ties with her father and left without a word, we've still always kept in touch.
Oh?
Actually, I had planned to ask Porcelumix's staff for help with this, but it's late, and I couldn't get in touch with anyone. I can't share all the details, but I'm afraid that by morning, something this strange will just be brushed off and not taken seriously.
Recall the information you previously learned about Alice.
After hearing rumors that Alice might only be on the inspection team because of her family name, I asked Fairy to look into the time fields. Turns out, she's likely here in place of her grandfather who's fallen ill. We're not sure exactly what happened, but Alice was probably threatened. Either way, Porcelumix clearly doesn't take her seriously. It's outrageous how they're treating her so differently from the other guests. Since Miss Montefiore spoke so highly of you both, I'd like to ask for your help in investigating the unidentified object that appeared outside my window. As agreed, I'll be staying in Wi-Fi Peninsula for another 2 weeks. And if this issue isn't settled, it's going to be a real problem.
So, Belle, what do you think about this?
That she's a friend of Lucy's.
Well, she is a friend of Lucy's, so let's give her a hand. Our last meeting was a little awkward, but that was mostly on us. Alright, mostly on me. Do you charge per case? Or perhaps you work on a daily or hourly rate? If it's about the commission fee, please don't worry. My Ether Dynamics tutor used to charge for every 5 minutes in each lesson.
Oh, that's no problem. No problem at all. You came here for help, and you're even a friend of someone we know. Of course we'll lend a hand. Don't worry. Here at Yunquei Summit, we're not only skilled in the mystic arts, we're also good at tracking things down and getting to the bottom of mysteries.
Seriously, Senior Yinhu, are you already speaking on our behalf?
Seriously, Senior Yinhu? Are you already speaking on our behalf?
Hey, come on now. What do you mean, speaking on your behalf, huh? Let me tell you, the Timefield family isn't just loaded. They're on a whole nother level. Whether Beeline and the others get paid leave, and whether Senior Fufu gets to eat meat next month, all depends
Oh
on
my
you now.
god! He is guilt tripping so hard! I didn't even know he was capable of that! My man! Thank you for the lurk, Dash. I appreciate it. Oh. And now you're trying to guilt trip me.
Are you guilt tripping me now?
Miss Timefield, why did you stay with us tonight? Get a
Oh,
good
that
night's rest
interaction was
and
the
for breakfast
best.
tomorrow. Junior
Oh
Bell will go
my
with you and
gosh.
Are you both really willing to take this commission? Please don't feel obligated if you'd rather not get involved with the people Porcelumix have brought recently.
That's awesome. I love that. Rest assured, we'll accept this commission.
You can rest assured, Miss Timefield. We'll accept the commission and investigate with you starting tomorrow. Thank you so much. I'll be staying here tonight then.
You help Alice sell her in her room at Serbian table. Whew, everything got settled. Senior and Yohum Wise have gone back to their rooms. I should head to bed too. Alright, time to go to bed. Better get some sleep. We got an investigation to run first thing in the morning. Time for my bed. Here I come. Let's back to you fall asleep the moment I hit the bed, and the next morning. Good morning, Alice. No worries, I was just about to look for you. Alright, time to head to the temple entrance and meet up with Alice.
Good morning, Miss Bell. Sorry for causing trouble by showing up so late last night.
Oh, by the way, Alice is a species known as a Thyran. From what I can gather, she is a rabbit Thyran, our first rabbit Thyran. We have a cat, we have a tiger, we have like a leopard Thyran already, wolf. Miyabi is like a fox Thyran. We have a rat Thyran. I know there's gonna be more introduced later. I'm not quite sure how many species we're gonna have. No worries, she came here for help after all.
It's no big deal. You came to us for help. And no need to be so formal. Just Belle is fine. Alright. Then, please, feel free to call me Alice.
Okay. Did you sleep? You look a little tired. Everything okay?
You seem a little tired. Did the thought of what you saw outside last night keep you up? Not at all. Having all of you nearby made me feel quite safe. It's just the scrolls hanging in the room were all tilted by 2 to 10 degrees, and when I was about to sleep after fixing them, I noticed that the 2 vases by the bed didn't match.
Yep, like I said, she is Death the Kid. She is Death the Kid female version. Oh my god. She literally fixed a vase that was facing the wrong way.
Sorry, you have to see this side of me. This nitpicky habit of mine is a disgrace to my family's name.
Oh, no. It's not that bad. Subian just lives up to the name.
Oh, no, it's not that bad. Swabian Temple just lives up to its name. Thank you for understanding. By the way, about that thing I saw outside my window last night, if you don't mind, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
Suggest checking the area below Alice's room.
Why don't we take a look around the lower floor of your building first? Since it appeared outside your window, there might be leads outside. Okay, sure. Good thing you suggested starting outside. Honestly, I'm a bit ashamed to admit it, but I don't dare step back into that room until we know exactly what I saw.
Belle, we have to head out to the investigated area below my apartment building. Sure, let's go now. You're about to enter immersive storytelling. Blah, 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 blah.
Alice, let's talk about last night. You said you heard a soft thump followed by a loud bang? Yes, and it went pitch dark outside the window.
Oh?
I pulled...
Here, we are. I'm staying at the building on the left. Oh, right here? From the tops, the inspection team personally is in a room in their guest buildings, so it's arranged to stay here instead. Huh? Look at the ground over there. There's all kinds of items scattered around. Let's check it out. Scattered item. Come from? When I passed by here yesterday evening, there weren't any around. I don't remember seeing any flower pots here either. On the balcony over there, I can't believe they put a flower pot in such a dangerous location. If anyone in our household did something that irresponsible, Mr. Arnold would certainly scold them. Mr. Arnold? Oh, he's our birthday. Sorry, I'm on a fun tangent. I'm glad you want to chat with me. You only took me in when I had nowhere else to go, but you've also been really kind. I feel at ease around you. Oh, after that skeleton, a huge tilted window shot plus outside the window. There's another noise from downstairs. It must have been the sound of falling flower pot. That's another important clue. The balcony flower pot is quite a bit lower than Alice's window. Maybe whatever scared Alice fell to the ground along with the flower pot. Alright. The guest house where Alice lives. Let's take a look around carefully for any clues. Which floor do you live on? The second to last floor. The one with the advert. The window is right next to the drain pipe on the left side of the billboard. How big was that shadow? Basically covered in the entire window. That could support such a massive object. Drain pipes are inverts at very limited capacity. Where did that dark shadow come from? Ah, I see. What's up? Sorry, stuck myself yesterday while I was in my room. I kept hearing noises from around here. It turns out the construction site not far from behind. Oh yeah, I can see a huge tower crane. Wait, a tower crane? Overturned boxes of beverage. Oh, there's tiny footprints. It's a glow-in-the-dark paint. Looks like we found our perp.
Belle, have you figured out what happened last night? I have some theories after seeing the footprints, but I want to hear your thoughts first.
Let's piece together what we know so far. I think our forecasts are pretty close.
I think our guesses are probably pretty close.
Really? Then let's go over what we found together. First, about that huge shadow. What do you think it was? And how did it end up outside my window?
It's probably from some cargo hanging in.
It was probably from cargo hanging on the tower crane. The cargo was big enough to block the whole window, and the way it vanished without a trace makes sense if we assume it was moved away with the crane. You mentioned hearing a soft thump before the shadow appeared. One of the ropes holding the cargo probably snapped, causing the load to tilt and bump against your window.
Yes, that's what I figured too.
Huh.
Thinking back, the reason I was so certain that it was tilted exactly 22 degrees was because there was a shipping label on the crate. But let's just assume for a moment that it was. Then,
True.
What do you think made it fall to the ground?
It was knocked over by that skeleton that startled you.
It was probably knocked over by that skeleton that startled you. After the cargo hit your window, the crane lifted it back up. But that little thing couldn't hold on and fell off, landing right on the flower pot.
Right. There must be a reason the flower pot fell.
Huh.
If something as large as the cargo had hit it directly, the whole rack would have come crashing down. Looks like we have the same train of thought. That leaves us with just one remaining question. What was that glowing skeleton?
It was the owner of those little glowing footprints.
There's no doubt. The culprit is whatever animal left those glowing little footprints. Since its paws were covered in glow-in-the-dark paint, the skeleton pattern was probably painted on its body or clothes.
Deduce the full sequence of events.
There's no paint on the drain pipe, so the little creature most likely hitched a ride on the cargo. It was caught in the crane malfunction, which then caused it to slam into the window. Later on, while trying to escape, it knocked over the flower pot. But the exact sequence of events isn't really the point. What matters is this. No matter how clever an animal is, there's no way it could have dressed itself up like that.
Which means someone deliberately used it to pull a prank on me. That's going too far. Belle, since it left footprints while fleeing, there must be more tracks nearby.
True.
Look over here. The footprints go up the pillar to the overpass.
Let's follow them and check it out.
How could they? I can't believe someone actually used an animal to pull a prank.
The footprints stop here. Did it jump off?
Huh?
Let's go down and take a look.
True.
Heart rate of the client increased to 120 BPM.
Huh?
There's a proverb. A cornered rabbit will bite.
Barry, you're not helping.
Huh? The footprints disappear here.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, the footprints are all jumbled here.
Where could it have gone?
Yuzuha, visitors.
Coming. What can I get for you? Huh? Oh well. Huh. Guess I got found out after all.
Oh, by the way, Manas was my new favorite character this patch.
Miss, based on what you just said, may I assume that you are the owner of this tanuki? His full name is Kamanosuke, but we call him Kama. Uh-huh. What I mean is, he's not just this tanuki. He has a name. And I'm not Kama's owner. We're just partners. Kama is free to do as he pleases. Excuse me for being presumptuous.
Also, the assertiveness dropped suddenly. Seems this is going to be a tough nut to crack.
That girl's name is Yuzuha, right? She suddenly changed the subject just now. Seems like she'll be a tough nut to crack.
It's all right. Kama just said he doesn't mind. So, honored guests, what brings you to Mystic Wares? Looking for anything in particular? I'm Ukinami Yuzuha. Our family runs a well-known porcelain shop in Phylum Heights. We carry all kinds of goods, and any particular second item comes all right. Thank you very much. No, wait. We're not here to shop. Miss Ukinami, we don't even know each other, and yet last night, you and your partner played a prank on me that caused me a lot of trouble. Huh? That's a bit of a shock. I thought you'd really appreciate Kama's way of returning the favor. Returning the favor? Sorry, I don't quite follow what you mean. How could you not understand?
What?
You were clearly the ones who started the prank in the first place. Porcelumex previously stated they'd thoroughly investigate the safety hazards and give the people of Wi-Fi Peninsula a proper explanation of the accident. Yet somehow they let an unqualified little girl sneak into a team of so-called experts. That's quite the prank if you ask me.
Yuzuha, saying something like that in front of others might be a bit...
Monato, I've been meaning to say this for a while. You having that face and always talking like a goody two-shoes? What a waste.
Wow, she doesn't hold back. Try to defend Alice.
Excuse me, can I say something? Porcelumex brought in the inspection team just for show. Of course people are going to feel outraged. It's just that even with so many well-known experts on the investigation team, none dared to defy Porcelumex. So why place all the blame on Miss Timefield alone?
I see. You're saying I'm just picking the easy target? I remember now. I've seen you before. You were that disciple in training, Belle, from Swabian Temple. Didn't expect you'd be more witty than you look. Anyway, after hearing you out, I realized I didn't think the prank through. Sorry about that. It won't happen again. I really appreciate you saying that. But you don't look so thankful. Are you still so concerned about what happened last night? No, you've misunderstood. I indeed joined the supervisory investigation team. And though there are reasons I can't fully explain, as a descendant of the Timefield family, I won't forgive myself for my mistakes just because you apologized. I only hope you'll take back what you said about me being unqualified. The Timefield family has always upheld strict discipline. Both my grandfather and father were scholars in the ether industry, and I've received a systematic education.
Hold on a second, guys. I gotta adjust myself.
From an early age and guidance. Monato, what's with this person? She seems just as weird as you.
How would I know? And for the record, I'm not weird at all.
So from the sound of it, you're pretty confident in your knowledge. Then do you know what this strange piece of porcelain is?
A porcelain shard of relatively high, from the looks of it, probably used for part of a large device. What's this?
This looks more like a shard of some kind of device rather than porcelain. Also, was it my imagination? Or did I suddenly sense an unpleasant aura coming from it? Something similar to the presence of a sacrifice.
Oh, that's a shard of a large obscura.
Obscura?
Obscura?
Yes, an obscura is a type of experimental reactor vessel made with high-purity porcelain as its outer shell. Due to the unique properties of porcelain, when etheric matter is placed inside obscura, it can slowly come into contact with the air. This allows researchers to observe how ether behaves once it leaves a hollow. Although an obscura is a rather expensive piece of lab equipment, there's nothing strange about it. This shard hasn't been coated with the outer layer yet. It was probably damaged during manufacturing.
Damaged during manufacturing? So there is something wrong with this thing.
See, Minato? I told you my instincts were spot on. Who would have thought we'd figure out what this thing is in such an unexpected way? What a stroke of luck!
Can someone explain what just happened?
Could someone explain what just happened?
We suspect that someone at Porcelumex has been illegally producing high-value porcelain items inside the hollow, items not listed in the official registry. Simply put, they publicly claim to be producing low-value products. Workers' wages and even the reported profits are all calculated based on that. But in reality, someone's pocketing the difference for themselves.
Exactly. The Obscura isn't a regular product of the Waifei Peninsula factory, so its appearance here clearly points to shady dealings going on inside the hollow.
Where did you find this shard?
Where did you find this shard?
We found it in a batch of materials delivered to our shop from Siloam Bay. The residents there collect discarded porcelain from the hollow, and my father uses the scraps to make handicrafts. Let's go, Minato! We're heading to Siloam Bay! If we can trace this shard back to its source, we'll have enough evidence to expose the corruption inside Porcelumex and give them a real scandal to deal with.
Wait a moment. Are you sure it's okay to just say your whole plan out loud like that?
It's fine. You're a scaredy cat. No way you'd snitch to Porcelumex. Wait, you wouldn't, right?
Of course not. But not because I'm afraid. As a descendant of the Timefield family, I would never stoop to something so dishonorable. Belle, it seems you still have some questions for Miss Ukinami regarding the Obscura. Apologies, but given my current position, I'm afraid it wouldn't be appropriate for me to hear any further details. So please excuse me for now. Thank you for helping resolve the issue. I'll have the payment for the commission sent over promptly.
Soon after Alice leaves.
You didn't leave with that fancy girl. Do you have something to ask us?
Can I join you in the investigation?
Can I come with you to Siloam Bay for the investigation? I'm curious about the origin of that shard. Besides, I can help if you're heading into the hollow.
No problem. You're more than welcome to join us. Wow, today's our lucky day. Not only did we find a lead, but we even had a proxy who's an expert at handling my ass to just show up at our door.
Don't lay it on too thick, Yuzuha. You don't want to scare Belle away. Still, we have no reason to turn down the proxy's help. So, we'll be counting on you from now on.
Monito, if your tail wasn't wagging like an electric fan right now, I'd give you a perfect score for how mature you acted.
They're brother and sister. They are so brother and sister. I love it. They have a sibling relationship. Belle, sorry to say hi earlier. It's hard to get a word in when you use the house around. Yep, they are brother and sister for sure. You two seem pretty familiar with each other. We're classmates, though. We got a ton of students from Waifei Peninsula. Standout characters like are pretty rare, and those are very eye-catching and genuinely nice people are even rarer. That's why you investigate this Obscura. Don't just go along with what she says. Actually, used to have us one who wanted to investigate, but I also think we cannot get with just a slap on the wrist. Anyway, let's hit the Sailor Boo and ask around. Also, ad break incoming chat for Twitch. If you got something to do, get up, do it now. Get something to eat, get something to drink. Take care of yourselves. That is the most important thing. What kind of place is it? Near the Cinema Film Heights in the past, or is mine from the Hollow was watched there first. Now, few residents have moved in. The elevator at Sibian Temple entrance goes straight to Sunlian Bay. Should have been fixed last week. So the elevator goes to Sunlian Bay. Let's go check it out. I'm gonna dismiss the ad break message. So yeah, by the way, guys, I love Monato. He's by far my favorite character of this patch. He looks like a scary giant, but he's a big old softy. Oh, it's a soda.
The elevator's still out of service? But I heard the repairs were already finished.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Though the repairs have been completed, some facilities and services, like the Wi-Fi cable car, have recently been suspended due to safety concerns.
Safety concerns? What exactly do you mean?
Sorry. I don't know much about the specifics since the Wi-Fi cable car is operated under Porsalumex. You can contact their service hotline. Customer support will be able to provide you with more detailed information.
Then, is there another way to get to Siloon Bay?
As far as I know, there aren't any other routes available at the moment.
Oh?
What a shame. I heard Siloon Bay is on the seaside, and the scenery at sunset is supposed to be stunning.
If it's a seaside view you're after, you could take the cable car to Lemnian Island. It offers a close view of the Hollow, and since Porsalumex has staff stationed there, it's fairly safe.
Are you saying the edge of the Hollow is somehow safer than a seaside residential area?
No. That's not what I meant.
I'm not trying to be difficult. Since I can't get to Siloon Bay, I suppose I'll just wander around the area for a while.
Thank you so much for your understanding.
On the other side.
Looks like the elevator's still out of service.
Siloon Bay is home to many who were left homeless after the fall of the old capital. Their living conditions aren't great, and they handle most of the hardest and most dangerous jobs in the Hollow. If the inspection team were to catch wind of something sensitive from the locals there, it'd be a real headache for Porsalumex.
Yep.
So they went ahead and blocked the road entirely.
There must be another way to get to Siloon Bay, right?
There must be other ways to get to Siloon Bay, right? After all, the elevator wasn't always here.
Exactly. That whole no other route nonsense is just something Porsalumex tells outsiders to fool them.
You can go around the mountain by taking the upper highway, and then head down from the other side.
It'll just take a little longer. Easy for you to say. We're not all made of pure muscle like you.
I guess I could probably carry both of you together.
Whoa, don't take it so literally. I was just complaining a little. But knowing how thorough that Damien from Porsalumex is, they might have even secured the mountain paths to keep people away from Siloon Bay.
Good point. Yuzaha and I will go check things out first, Belle. Let's meet up later at the mountain highway.
Yuzaha, you return to the Sibian with a secure share and briefly tell Wise about what happened in the morning. How's it going, Wise? I can sense some etheric matter, but I can't tell if it's a sacrifice or not. Has always been weaker, and I've been really used to that Shifu taught us, but I agree with this thing is super suspicious. Should we definitely look into it properly? Well, I'll come with you to Siloon Bay using EOS. I might be able to help. Alright, let's go together. After chatting it up a bit, you set up with EOS.
I wonder how things are going with Monato and Yuzuha. Let's go check.
Let me check my graphics settings. Something is going on. That's weird. Hey, a treasure chest. Let's open it. Also, do I have enough for... Yes, I got enough to get one more pull. Alright, Yusaha. I think you've been in a bit ever since you saw that rich girl. I don't want Belle to think you're a mean person. About that lady besides, what does it matter if people think I'm mean? You gotta put your habit of worrying about everyone on the back burner. Think about how we're gonna deal with those patrolling security mechs instead. I'm here. And Damien has, as suspected, taken care of the mountain pass too. He blocked them off temporarily. Might try to get escape. And mechs patrolling there 24/7. Saving the mountain pass is full of machines right now. They got triple strength of a normal person. They never get tired. This ain't gonna be easy. No. This just got way easier. What? Vaguely explain Fairy's abilities. You got this killer AI that can perfectly wipe out surveillance footage as long as it's not human patrols? Yep, that's pretty much it. Whew. Good thing the princess isn't here right now, or she'd be all... Absolutely not. You cannot do that. You say you don't care. And then we'll handle shutting down the enemies. You'll take care of wrapping those visual logs. Minato was totally in the heart. Oh, poor Minato. Alright, combat time, guys. Who are we gonna play as? Are we gonna play as just Yusaha? I think it's just gonna be Yusaha.
We just have to follow this railway
Yep.
track to get to Sailoon Bay. Watch out! There's security mechs patrolling up ahead.
We've got enemy.
Special attack.
Don't go too hard, Minato, or people will notice the damage.
Can we implant the mech with memories of accidentally falling or something? All done. Let's go.
Wait. Did he just say we can implant the memory with them accidentally falling and getting hurt? Oh my god. I love this guy so much. Also, let's see. What's wrong, user, huh? Set out, I've had this feeling someone's been tailing us. Fairy, can you feel that? Sorry, there are no available video recording devices on this master path. Who on earth could it be? They're coming. Is it Alice? It's gotta be Alice.
Oh, it's you.
Alice, don't be scared. It's us.
Alice, don't be scared. It's us. Belle, it's you. You frightened me.
You were the one sneaking around behind us. And yet you got so scared like that. So what are you doing here?
Mizukinami? Mr. Komano? I'd like to help you with the Obscura investigation. I gave it some thought after heading back. If I'm part of the investigation team, but can't do anything, I wouldn't be able to ever forgive myself.
In case you forgot, you were brought in by Porcelumex. If they ever discovered you helped us, things could end badly for you. And if you always worry too much about living up to other people's standards, you'll only grow up to be a useless person someday.
You're worried Porcelumex might come after her, right? Still, you might have gone a little too far with your warning just now.
Nobody asked for your opinion.
Alice, is it okay? You sure it's okay for you to join us?
Alice, are you really sure it's okay for you to join us?
Thank you, Belle. Don't worry about me. Mr. Blackwood may be strict, but from what I've heard, he at least honors his contracts. And since what we're investigating isn't related to a safety issue. Also, while what Miss Ukinami said earlier was fair, at its core, doesn't it still count as just another form of trying to measure up to other people's standards? As a member of the Timefield family, I take full responsibility for my choices. So please, there's no need to worry.
Alrighty, but you heard our plan. After investigating Saloon Bay, we'll likely be heading into the Hollow. That's not exactly the kind of place for a noble lady to take a stroll.
That's even less of a concern. One can't become a proper Hollow scholar without field research, so I've undergone professional sword training and Hollow survival drills since childhood.
Whoa.
Alright then, I've got no objections. What about you, Minato?
Welcome aboard.
Meanwhile,
A patrol mech is approaching. Careful.
oh, by the way, Alice is not playable yet, or pullable yet. So I'm kind of curious to see how her combat style differs from Yuzuha's. While Alice attacks its enemies or triggers help through anomaly buildup, she gains blade etiquette. When Alice stacks blade etiquette, it maximizes she can hold... wait a minute. Is she just the physical version of Miyabi? I think she is.
Alright, let's see what you've got.
Okay, I'll take care of it.
Holy...
You're a real chatterbox, but you handle yourself well in a fight.
They...
I appreciate it.
What just happened?
If you're not sure how to respond to Yuzuha, just don't. She won't get mad. Well, you can give it a try too.
Okay, I am definitely gonna be pulling for Alice.
Minato, are you riling her up on purpose? Yuzuha, focus on the enemies! The enemies!
Oh, it's people from Porsalumex.
Also, yes, they are definitely brother and sister.
Avoid them and take a detour.
The way is blocked. It must have been recent installation. Let me see. Yeah, it's a type that triggers alarm if you try to climb over it. It's really reassured how meticulous. Just happened to have a psychic installing locks when I was working part-time before. Busy, didn't even have time to check the Spook Shark forums, huh? But what do we do now? Don't worry, we got this. Yeah, I'll use us as a big move and find the passcode. I'll leave it to you. Oh? Oh? What's gonna happen?
Second assistant, you have successfully entered the Marcel maze.
That's awesome! I love this! I get to play little Eos!
Belle was always the one jumping around with Eos before.
That's cool! I love it.
Eos's tiny legs can jump that high?
Master has expressed a similar assessment.
There's an attack, dash. That's cool. I love the fact that they implemented Eos into the campaign. That's a checkpoint. Oh, that was easy. I thought that was gonna be a little bit more difficult. But I guess not.
Nailed it.
Classic Phaethon.
Great job, Wise. Let's keep going.
Wait, Alice knows who Phaethon is? Oh yeah, Lucy.
Guys, once we get past here, it'll be smooth sailing. Let's go.
How much longer until we get to Silent Bay?
Holy crap, she's fast.
We're almost there. We cross 2 bridges, follow a short path, and we'll reach the elevator.
Your weakness has been exposed. And then we're there?
And then we'll be a third of the way.
All done. Everyone, let's move.
Yeah, I'm definitely pulling for Alice when she comes out. Huh? We're being watched. We are being watched, chat. We are being watched. That's not good. Not good at all. Oh? What a beautiful sight. Man, this mountain path goes on forever. It seems like Missing and others have found some... Let's head over. Silent Bay cannot be accessed through the map. Alright, let's go talk to Yuzuha.
Huh, Yuzuha. Here to pick up materials for Uncle Balrog again? Seems like you've been the one picking things up these days.
My dad's been having some back pain lately, so I've been running errands for him.
But if you keep skipping school, won't you get expelled?
You're one to talk. Careful, or I'll have Kama replace all your favorite Bubble Pop candy with rubber. Actually, we were supposed to be doing our Hollow internships these days. But since Lemnian Hollow's been unsafe lately, they ended up canceling everything and just marked us all as qualified.
Wow, your luck's still better than ever, huh? My brother failed his Hollow internship 3 times last year. For a while, just seeing the Hollow from a distance made him nauseous. Oh, right. What kind of materials are you picking up today, Yuzuha? Check out this piece of high-grade lumite ore I've got. Ajang snatched it from a white-haired ghost woman in the Hollow just last night.
White-haired ghost woman?
What? A white-haired ghost woman?
That's right. He was hauling cargo in the Hollow for poor Saluma.
Huh?
Somehow stumbled upon a huge pile of lumite ore. So he started gathering the stones one by one, and then a shaky, wobbly figure started drifting toward him from a distance.
Oh?
It was a ghost woman with long white hair, bird-like wings, and golden feathers. But in the blink of an eye, she vanished. And just then, Ajang suddenly felt a shiver crawl down the back of his neck.
Bonk.
Ow! Yuzuha, why'd you flick me? Weren't you the one who said that the most important part of the porcelain business isn't selling goods, but selling stories?
That story was awful. And didn't you go around last week telling everyone you heard strange moaning sounds on the mountain paths nearby? Your story sure changed quick.
That one wasn't a lie. Mello, Dante, and I all heard it, and not just once.
What? Strange moaning sounds? On the mountain path?
Uh-huh. You said that one wasn't a lie. Which means the ghost story's mostly made up, right?
You're trying to trick me again. But seriously, Ajang really did get spooked by something all pale and ghosty last night. I'm not making that up.
All right. I'll take this piece off your hands. When my dad turns it into jewelry, I'll give this story a proper rewrite, okay? I promise it'll be weird and thrilling enough. But in exchange, you've got to tell me something.
Oh.
Take a look at this piece.
Gonna take a quick drink of water, guys. Boop, 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 boop.
This was part of the last batch delivered to my place. Do you remember who brought it in?
That wasn't one of mine. Probably from Mello or Uncle Alfong. Anyways, if there's nothing else, I'm gonna head out.
Okay.
Let's go. Thanks.
Should we? Do you need our help?
Do you need our help?
Yeah, let's split up and ask around. Monato and I will go find Uncle Alfong. And Belle, you go with Lady Alice to check with Mello. If it turns out to be his, make sure to get the exact time and place he found the piece.
Got it. Exact time and place.
Let's go.
Hi there, Yamilo. Yeah, what's up? I hear you've been around here. Could you take a look at this photo on my phone? Have you ever seen this piece before? I've seen it before. Really? What, don't believe me? I'll have you know I got the best intel. Of course, we believe you. That's why you came out this way yesterday. Can you tell us about this orchard that you can't see? I'm busy. Someone just broke my toy and trying to fix it. I'm not in the mood to talk right now. For a whole year to get this, it's all Dante's fault. This is a huge deal, though. When it comes to remote control toys, I might be able to figure something out. I can fix your toy. Okay. That's supposed to be A. That's supposed to be B. Supposed to be C. Okay, this is supposed to go... Okay, let's see. It's supposed to go 1, 2, 3, and then those 3 combined. Here. Let's see. Got it.
Whoa! Awesome! It's really fixed! Hello, little one. Can you tell us where this porcelain shard came from?
No.
Huh? It's important to keep your word, little one.
But my mom said Porsalumex doesn't allow outsiders around here these days. So if I see any suspicious strangers, I'm not supposed to talk to them. And I never seen you before.
True. Just look at this elegant lady. There's no way she could be a bad person, right?
But just look at her. Such a graceful, elegant lady clearly wouldn't be a bad person.
Thank you for the compliments. But I doubt that's a convincing reason to trust us. Hey, little one. Actually, we know Miss Yuzuha, the daughter of Mystic Wares' owner, Mr. Ukinami Balrong. We came here with her today.
And you say you're not suspicious. Uncle Balrong's last name is Lee, not Ukinami. You didn't even know that Yuzuha was adopted. How am I supposed to believe?
So Yuzuha was adopted.
So Yuzuha was adopted. No wonder her name feels so different from Uncle Balrong's. I thought it was maybe something to do with her mother's side.
You can trust them, Mello. They really did come here with me.
Yuzuha!
You know where this dark piece of porcelain came from, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Dante found it. He thought this piece of porcelain must be valuable, and I said it wasn't. That's how we got into a fight. He broke my toy, and I smashed his Denny gun. Is there something wrong with this piece of porcelain, Yuzuha? Dante didn't get himself into trouble, did he?
Are you sure, Mello?
Don't worry, he's not in any trouble. This piece is actually really valuable, so we just want to ask where he found it.
That's right. No need to worry about your friend.
So Dante just got lucky, huh?
Tsundere!
Funny how the moment you know your friend's okay, all that lingering resentment bubbles right back up.
That's kids for ya! But Mello, have I ever told you? I really can't stand stingy boys.
Come on, Yuzuha. You know me. I'm the most generous boy around. All right. I'll go make up with Dante. Gotta run.
Now that we've got some more info, let's hurry and find Dante. Ukinami Balrong. I was dying trying not to laugh earlier. What a ridiculous name. Now I want to tell my dad, just to see his reaction.
Miss Ukinami, I'm truly sorry. We didn't mean to pry into your personal matters.
It's all right. Being adopted is just a fact
Yep.
of life. Besides, for someone like me who had nowhere to go, being taken in by someone as nice as my dad, I'd say I'm pretty lucky, don't you think? What I don't get is, couldn't a family as prestigious as the Timefields send someone else to Waifei Peninsula?
Because there aren't many left of us in the family. My father passed away in an accident years ago, so now it's just me and my grandfather. And he's currently ill.
I see. Seems like things haven't been easy for you either. Anyway, you don't need to dwell on my background. Constantly apologizing makes you seem unsure of yourself. You're a noble lady, and you've had a great education.
Yes, I will.
All right, then. Let's get going.
Where is Dante's place?
It's up there. Very close.
Oh, so Isolde.
Miss Isolde, do you think this Denny gun can be fixed?
Of course. I used to be in the military and have repaired guns much more complicated than this. The trigger link is misaligned, that's all. All right, that should do it. Hand me a Denny, Dante. I'll fire a test shot.
Here you go.
Oh.
Well, it seems our four friends over there sure know how to stay quiet.
Don't shoot! We surrender!
Isolde, we surrender. Since you're a military representative, I didn't expect that you would violate Porsalumex's restrictions to come here.
Yep.
Taking the initiative, I see. You seem like quite the experienced negotiator, Miss Bell. But you're right. I came to Siloon Bay in secret, just like the rest of you. Now that we all have a little leverage on each, I actually came here to visit Dante's family. His uncle used to be my comrade in the military.
Miss Isolde isn't a bad person, Yuzuha. Don't worry. She's come to visit us every year for as long as I can remember.
So you're regular here. You really had us fooled
I
earlier.
didn't expect you to be a regular visitor here. You had us fooled. When we met you and the elevator technician earlier, we thought it was your first time visiting Wi-Fi Peninsula.
I was sent to show the military's goodwill. I'll be here waiting for Dante's mother to get off work. Feel free to take care of whatever you need nearby.
Meanwhile,
What's going on? Why is there a crowd in front of our house? Yuzuha? Monato? Oh, Miss Isolde! You're here too?
It's been a while, Aitana.
Yeah, it's already been another year. I can't believe you still made it to Siloon Bay given how strict Porcelumix has become lately. Why haven't you invited everyone inside, Dante? Hey, what are you doing with that gun again? Didn't you promise Mommy that you wouldn't play with that anymore? But Aya and Mello both have toys. How am I supposed to be friends with them without my Danny gun? And I don't get it. Why don't you want me to grow up and join the Defense Force, Mom? You little stinker. What did you just say? Get back here! Sorry you had to see that.
Dante said he wants to join the Defense Force someday?
Yeah, he's always asking me to tell him stories about his uncle. To him, his dad is nothing special. It's his uncle who's the real hero. Even though he had never met him.
How have you all been lately?
Well, we're getting by. His father and I both work, and now Dante's old enough to gather porcelain scraps with the other kids.
Here, take this.
Is this your money? Or compensation from the Defense Force?
Compensation from the Defense Force.
That's a lie. If the Defense Force were going to give us compensation, they would have done it ages ago. This isn't the respect my brother deserves. You can keep the money. Sometimes No, not just sometimes. Ever since the fall of the old capital, I've always felt that my brother died for nothing, and everything you all fought for was meaningless.
That's not true, Aitana. If it weren't for Maxim and the others who fought beside him, kids like Dante wouldn't even have the freedom to run on the beach today. Of course, after the fall of the old capital, not only did the Defense Force have to cope with heavy losses, but also public criticism for failing to contain the collapse. The Defense Force has neither provided proper compensation to grieving families, nor upheld the honor of the soldiers who gave their lives. I'm sorry. You should have been able to live somewhere better. But there's nothing I can do.
The fact that you still remember your old comrades and come to visit me every year means a lot. I wasn't planning to bring up all this old stuff. But that little troublemaker got me all stirred up again. The past is the past. All we can do is let go of it, right? I still have Dante and his father, after all.
Yes, you're right. You still have so many important things in this world.
Yuzuha, sorry about that. I got caught up seeing an old friend and left you all waiting.
We actually came to see Dante. Just wanted to ask him about a piece of porcelain he found earlier. Nothing serious.
I see. He did go running off, but I can practically guarantee that he went to the beach. If you're not in a rush, feel free to come and sit down for a bit. He'll come back once he's calmed down.
Thanks, but we'll head down to the beach and check on him. Kids his age often have a lot more on their minds than we might think.
True. We get to young folks like you visiting here, and we're boring you with our ancient sob stories. Please don't say that. We rarely get the chance to learn more about during the fall of the old capital. I'm ashamed to admit it. I always thought that the military families received pension after the fall. Defending the old capital, the military and government initially promised constitutional, but in the end, only... Oh. I see. You look, you want to say something? Have more questions for me? Go ahead, I'm all ears. Want to know more about you? My unit was the hollow front line. We were tasked with retrieving crystal supplies from inside the hollow. Finding disaster. Oh, interesting. You're heroes too. Back then, we took part in running into the battlefield, doing what little we could for the city. Why are you still working with the military? what you're getting at. I don't sound happy with the Defense Force, do I? But while sometimes life just drags you along with the ride, I call a useless person, What was it? A coincidence that said that, or did she overhear a conversation on the mountain path? Not only that, she got ahead of us and reached Slinging Bay first. Nothing. I don't have any questions. You head to the beach, find Dante first. If there's anything else you want to know, I'm sure we'll meet again in the future. Interesting.
After hearing all that, I feel a bit different.
So, Missy Zold used to be a soldier, and it seems like she's been through a lot.
I'm gonna wait for the dialogue to be done. Okay.
Dante, so this is where you went.
Minato? Yuzuha? What are you doing here?
We came just to ask you about a piece of porcelain you found. Of course, we were also kind of worried about you, so we thought we'd check up on you.
If you wanted to cheer him up, Minato, then you shouldn't have mentioned the first part.
That's just how Minato is.
Yep.
Thanks, you guys. I know Mom is worried. What happened to my uncle still haunts her. She doesn't want to put anyone else in danger or see someone sacrifice themselves and not be respected for it. I know how much Mom's been through. Missy Zolda told me that after the fall of the old capital, many military families like ours were left struggling without their main source of support and had to drift from place to place. But I want to join the Defense Force to help make it better. Mom had to let go because she couldn't do anything about it, but I want to change that. I want to make sure they never hurt anyone again.
You really impressed me, Dante.
I'm pretty impressed, Dante. I didn't expect you to think about all this so deeply.
It really is a great dream.
Missy Zolda, what are you doing out here? Are you leaving already?
Yes, I just received a call, and someone from Porcelumex wants to meet with me. They're probably trying to probe the military's position again. Your mom is worried about you. If you aren't really mad at her, then you should head back soon.
Yeah, I know. By the way, Yuzuha, what was it you wanted to ask about the piece of porcelain?
Where'd you get this piece of porcelain?
Do you remember this? Where did you get it from?
Oh, that? I caught it when I was fishing from a boat 3 days ago. It was near that small reef island about 3 kilometers from shore. I was out there for a while and saw this shard drifting from the direction of the hollow.
If I'm not mistaken, this looks like a shard of an Obscura. I think I get why you came to Silum Bay now. You don't need to explain further. There are some things I'd prefer not to know.
Thank you for understanding.
Thank you for understanding.
I've got a question. Why would an Obscura shard drift out from the hollow in the first place?
That's a good question.
Oh, Lemnian Island is
She nailed it on the head.
Several water systems, and there are even underground rivers. This shard probably fell into the water and got swept out with the current. But since the hollow covers such a huge area, it'd be hard to pinpoint exactly where it drifted.
True. Let's have Fairy locate all the hollow exits.
Let's have Fairy map out all the nearby hollow exits later. But figuring out exactly which one the Obscura shard came from might still take some time.
There is actually a way to calculate where it came from. By the way, Dante, since your mom doesn't want you playing with a Denny gun, and it keeps breaking anyway, why don't you sell it to me? You can use the money to buy a new toy instead.
I mean, sure, I guess. But, Missy Zolda, what do you want a Denny gun for?
It might come in handy for these older folks. Here, Ms. Bell, take it.
What? She just had it and I was like, oh, that's funny.
Miss Isolde? What are we supposed
to... Raise the gun and fire a shot far out toward the sea. in a direction perpendicular to the shoreline.
That's funny.
Look! The toy Denny you fired is floating on the water!
Start timing it now. After a while, it will drift back to shore.
Oh.
Due to the combined effects of the Hollow's changing tides and the wind, let me check today's Hollow activity report. It's almost the same as it was the morning of 3 days ago. Plus, the wind speed in the area stays pretty stable during this season, so the conditions should be relatively equivalent. The toy Denny has about the same density as the Obscura shard.
Interesting.
So once we measure where and when the Denny washes ashore, we can calculate the water's flow and...
Looks like luck is on our side, huh?
Wow. I don't really get everything you said, but it sounds like we're pretty lucky. It's probably thanks to Yuzuha. She's always crazy lucky. Like, if it's raining and she forgot her umbrella, it would always stop by the time school's out. And once, she somehow got an extra bottle of soda every time she bought one from the machine for an entire month. Maybe that piece of porcelain drifted out of the hollow just because Yuzuha needed it.
What's up, Monato? What's with the,
Oh, it's nothing.
No way! You definitely have something on your mind. Out with it! 3, 2, 1!
It's nothing, really. I just suddenly remembered your last name.
Miss Ukinami's last name? Oh, right. It's different from Dad's surname, Lee. He said it'd sound way too weird if I were named Lee Yuzuha. He wouldn't be able to forgive himself for giving a kid such a ridiculous name. So he gave me a name based on my own story instead. Mr. Lee sounds like quite the interesting person.
Ukinami, is that your story?
So, Ukinami is a surname based on your history?
That's right. I drifted in from the sea, and my dad found me on the beach here in Siloom Bay. Hence, Ukinami. Floating on the waves. I see. So, were you in a shipwreck before that? No. Didn't you know? There's actually a dragon palace inside the Lemnian Hollow. And I'm the princess.
Oh yeah, that's right. She's part dragon.
One day, I lived happily under the care of my loyal retainers. But one day, a lost traveler wandered into the palace. I decided to leave with him on a whim. But once I arrived in the human world... that kind of sounds like a Lemnian Hollow version of some old legend or folktale.
Not kinda sounds like. It is one.
Oh, come on. Just because you've heard me tell this story before, doesn't mean you have to ruin the moment like that. Still, it is kind of amazing. The tide always seems to carry all sorts of things to this beach.
You wash ashore, you gaze out to the Lemnian Hollow distance, and just like that, a long time passes.
Phew. We finally managed to calculate it. I've nearly forgotten everything I learned about terrain analysis in the military after not using it for so many years.
Thank you for your insights, Mrs. Old. You've been a great help.
No need to thank me. Miss Timefield, you look much more lively than back at the banquet. Seems being around someone your own age really does make a difference. All right, everyone. I'll be heading off now.
All right. Since we've pinpointed where the Obscura float...
Good idea. There's still some time before nightfall.
Great idea. There's still some time before nightfall. Miss Yuzuha, are you going into the hollow? Then take our boat. Mello and Ayuba would be happy to help out however they can.
True. It ain't big, but it's steady in the water. For the boat, enter the hollow. Alright, so let's see where this takes us. I feel like I'm making good progress despite me just starting late. I feel like this is a very short story compared to 2.0.
There it is! There's a drainage pipe up ahead. We're on the right track. The higher we go up the mountain, the more pipes are buried underground.
Sorry. Fairy can roughly estimate the direction of the pipes, but due to limited holo data of this area, we can't pinpoint their exact location.
True.
Belle, we've cleared out quite a bit of miasma along the way. Are you still holding up okay?
Don't underestimate me. I'm good.
Don't underestimate me. I'm all good.
This place is some distance from the industrial port where porcelain is made.
According to the records, there used to be a materials lab around here that was shut down years ago. It seems the ether concentration in the area remained stable and within safe limits, at least until the miasma started increasing. Due to its advanced facilities, the materials lab once had long-term researchers stationed there, and scholars were often invited to visit as well.
What if the lab was never actually shut down, and it was instead turned into an illegal porcelain production facility?
Oh?
Sounds like something Porcelumex would do.
Let's move then.
There we go.
Please be aware of ether activity units.
We've been walking forever. We should have run into some enemies by now.
You actually sound kind of excited about it, Monato.
Did it not change? The path ahead splits into two directions. Hess leads higher ground, the ladder flows into the drainage channel from around. Which way should we go? Should we split up and investigate? Hold up, check this out. Wheel tracks here, it seems they've been... Oh! Seems super sus. Sounds like a plan. Belle, some of the wheel tracks might not be visible anymore. Try using insight technique Shifu taught us. Oh.
We'll be able to sniff out some clues around here with our technique.
Huh. The tracks lead right up to here.
Since coming through... Ah! That's actually a good question. You see these steep wheel tracks? That means they've been hauling something heavy through here. It may come in handy.
Let's look around and see if there are any other tracks.
Okay.
Watch out! More ethereals have appeared.
More than the ethereals, I'm curious to see if that door up ahead can be opened.
Alright, let's open the door. Try shipping the card I just picked up. Authorized. Not... What was that sound? Please verify your name and re-enter the initial password to boot. Probably because of the mechanism around here. Alright, EOS time! Let's go! They probably listen to the fans like, we want more EOS! Give us more EOS gameplay! Boop, boop, boop. Okay, that was easy.
Open. Let's go. More tire tracks here. We're definitely heading in the right direction.
The miasma around here is getting pretty thick. And there are more monsters, too. One for attack with your blind spots.
They were hauling stuff around in a place like this? That's just begging for trouble. Though we're not exactly in a much better spot ourselves.
Wow, Mr. Corn.
Road ends ahead.
Monsters.
Let's wipe them out ASAP and see what clues we can dig up around here.
Striking instinct.
There might be a passage behind that miasma. I got this, Academic Gunpowder! Not even close.
I'll handle it. A flurry of thrusts. You're all riddled with claws.
There we go. Use the card. For your cards, please use a card with proper clearance to enter the password after the prompt. Not just a card, but a password too, since when did this elevator have such high level security? Here, got any ideas? Device is the combination of offline systems and mechanical encryption system I can effectively crack it. But let's look around. Find up another way to get through here. Around here is practically thick. From wherever they're shipping, or all clean, doesn't look like they've gotten anything. Or transferring stuff into the hollow. That's a little odd though. Odd. Claims contents. Oh. Doesn't match the label. They're thoroughly for some time, but can't find a way to move forward.
Is this really as far as we can go? This can't be right. It's not like me to have such bad luck.
Don't worry, everyone. We might not be able to crack the elevator's passcode, but Fairy and I checked the terrain nearby. The cliff behind us isn't that steep. There's definitely a way to get over the cliff, but it'll take a bit of time to figure out the best route. And none of us brought proper climbing gear.
Let's call it a day and head back for now.
Alright then, let's head back for today. It's getting dark.
Yeah, the hollow gets even more dangerous at night. Best not to stick around. Let's get ready to head back. Time to go, my lady. Milady! Ah! You scared me! You're the one who scared me! Why were you just standing there zoning
Yeah,
like
that was weird.
It's just that... I just felt that label.
You mean some memories are coming back?
Are some memories coming back?
No, I'm sure I saw it recently. My apologies for the delay. Let's leave the hollow as soon as we can.
Actually, the group makes their way back to Philium Heights.
We finally made it back to Phylum Heights.
Great work, everyone.
Great work, everyone.
You too. Good job on keeping up with us all this way. And hey, our princess was actually more useful than I thought. Thanks. Since there's nothing more we can do today, let's just call it.
Alright, I'll contact you as soon as we finish calculating the route.
Alright, I'll I'll contact you as soon as we finish calculating the route.
Meanwhile...
Excuse me. Sorry to bother you all, but are you Miss Alice Timefield?
Yes, that's me. And you are...
Oh, I'm a concierge from Porcelumix in charge of receiving guests.
A package? Where was it sent from?
I'm very sorry. There's no sender information on the package, and due to its size, it's not easy to move. If possible, would you mind coming with me to take a look? Since it was sent specifically to Wi-Fi Peninsula, it might be something important.
All right, understood. If you'll excuse me, I'll...
Somewhere in Fillingham Heights.
The place where the package is stored. How far is it exactly?
No.
We're almost there. Sorry for the...
That is too sus.
Since the package is quite large, we wanted to be careful. In case something goes wrong during the delivery. What on earth?
I didn't think we'd actually be right.
You didn't seriously believe we'd let our guard down around you, did you?
I knew he was sus. A minute until we're interrogating. I wonder if they're done yet. I should go check.
You're here, Belle.
Senior Yoo-hoo's still not done with the interrogation?
Senior Yoo-hoo's still not done with the interrogation?
It appears there's been some progress. I think I heard Master Pan say, "Ah, that's right. Just tell us." Let's wait a little longer.
Master Pan must have watched a ton of crime dramas. He even said lines like, "Lighter sentence if you confess, harsher if you resist. Want some fried rice? And, sorry, I'm a mystic."
Maybe I should ask Alice if it scared her.
Are you alright, Alice? Being the bait must have been pretty scary.
There's no need to worry. I'm quite alright. I may not be the best at dealing with unexpected situations, but thankfully, we were prepared for this one.
Not long ago, on the way back from Celine Bay.
By the way, did you guys feel anything?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You mean the guy that's following us?
So you also felt as if we were being followed?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was just being paranoid because we ran into Miss Timefield and Miss Isolde. But now it's clear we've had a tail since this morning. What should we do? Should we get him?
Wow. That is some keen observation. But we don't have any evidence.
But we don't have any solid proof that they're up to something. Even if we catch them, they'll just brush it off. Plus, we would risk giving ourselves away.
I agree with the proxy. Besides, they probably haven't tried anything because we've got numbers on our side. Once one of us is alone, chances are he'll make his move. If we can figure out who they're after, we might be able to bait them into slipping up.
I think I'm probably the one they're after.
How come?
Because I just remembered. The crate that hit my window last night had the exact same label as the one we saw in the hollow.
Oh?
And we were right. That fake concierge really was the one smuggling stuff into the hollow. They tried to go after Alice just because she saw the crate. Whatever they're moving, it has to be something.
True.
Oh, look! Master Pan and Mr. Komino are coming out.
Senior, how did the interrogation go?
Senior, how did the interrogation go?
Ah, he confessed. He told us everything. Come on, let's step away a bit. Don't want that guy overhearing us. Don't worry, Beelion and the others are watching him. All right, this spot'll do. I'll keep it short. That guy was smuggling ether explosives into the hollow.
What?
Ether explosives?
Exactly. It was disguised as insulation material during transport, but he didn't dare swap in stronger ropes, worried it'd raise suspicion. That's why the rope snapped during the lift. He heard Alice shout, and since the crate was damaged, assumed she'd seen the explosives. So he decided to silence her, fearing the whole thing would be exposed.
So that's what happened. But I never even saw what was inside the crate.
Good thing you all stayed sharp. He played himself and walked right into the trap.
Who ordered to transfer the explosives?
Who ordered him to transport the explosives?
The one who gave him the orders was his superior at Porsalumex. He's just a low-ranking grunt. He doesn't even know what the explosives were meant for, but he said they've been transporting them for 2 weeks now. I did a quick estimate, and the amount of explosives in the hollow is already enough to flatten 100 Swabian temples.
They're definitely planning to use those explosives to destroy something. It's clear now that their crimes aren't just about profiting from illegally producing high-value goods.
Yeah, I agree. By the way, we also have some good news and bad news. Which do you want first?
Let's hear the bad news first.
Let's hear the bad news first. Maybe the good news will cheer me up after.
All right. The bad news is, he said tomorrow night is the final run for transporting the explosives. But on the other hand, we found an access card and password on him.
Oh!
You can finally get into that elevator you couldn't access before.
So that means tomorrow's the deadline, and their plan is about...
We must stop them. As a member of the Timefield family, I can't just stand by and do nothing in the face of such evil. What's wrong? I always thought you were just a nervous, wishy-washy overthinker. Never figured you had this much fire in you.
Miss Timefield, Yuzaha means she's really grateful you're willing to keep helping us. And so am I, of course.
Monato, next time you skip internship classes to work on your side gigs, don't expect me to cover for you.
I'm sorry, but their relationship cracks me up. They are definitely brother and sister.
Alright everyone, it looks like we've made our decision. Let's head back into the hollow tomorrow morning for another investigation. If we find any critical clues, we'll call for backup immediately.
Their banter is hilarious, I love it.
Sounds like a plan. Tomorrow, Junior Wise and I will provide support from within the temple. Junior Bell, give Shifu a call now. Let's see what she says.
True.
It's getting late, and we've got an early start tomorrow. You should all stay at Swabian Temple tonight. That way, we can look out for each other.
Belle, you go ahead and call Yishu and Shifu first. We'll take care of everyone's accommodations.
Okay. Contact Yishin Shifu. Let's go contact Shifu. And tell her everything that has happened over the past few days.
I see. In any case, Belle, you must all be extremely careful when you head into the hollow tomorrow. Porsalumex has been busy dealing with the safety investigation, yet our enemies haven't faltered in carrying out their plans.
You mean things aren't entirely under their control?
I mean that they don't have full control over the situation. There's some other factor that's forcing them to act.
Oh.
It must be so. I shall head out once I settle things tomorrow and should be back at Swabian Temple by night. Strictly speaking, Yunquay Summit should stay out of Waifei Peninsula's affairs, but given the urgency, we'll make an exception.
Especially, you'll be sorry to trouble you, Shifu.
Sorry to trouble you, Shifu.
There's no need to be so polite. Oh, right. Nothing. Never mind.
What is it, Shifu?
What is it, Shifu?
Well, it's nothing particularly significant. Just...
Oh?
These past few days, I've had a lingering sense of unease. A few days after we brought the corruption incident under control, some of the data piles in the hollow suddenly went inactive again.
Oh?
But this time, the data pile failure was brief. The officials believe it was just normal interference caused by the increased miasma levels. Well, that's all. Go get some sleep. If you want to stay strong, a good sleep schedule is better than any technique.
I'll follow your guidance, Shifu.
Understood. I'll go and check if everyone's done tidying up.
Then I'll leave you to it. See you tomorrow.
Alright, let's go check on the elders.
Belle, the call's already over? I was just about to go say hi to Shifu myself.
How are the accommodations going
The
along?
room's been arranged?
We're still trying to figure that out. No one's comfortable taking Shifu's room or Senior Fufu's room. And the room Alice stayed in before is being used to hold the prisoner.
But Miss Ukinami and I just decided to share a room.
Why don't you choose stay with Belle?
In that case, why don't you two stay with me? My room is a bit more spacious since I have to keep the HDD in there. It'll be like a sleepover.
No problem. Whatever makes you happy.
Work together to move the furniture and set up bedding, fold the beds, everything else.
Are you sure it won't be too cramped with the three of you staying here?
Don't judge our space needs by your build! Besides, with this kind of vibe right now, doesn't it feel just like a field trip?
Wow, you're right! I've heard all about them before, but
Oh.
I've never actually been on one of those trips myself.
You never went on a field trip as a student?
No, never. My school has a lot of aristocratic kids, so they
Aw.
thought trips were too risky, and didn't want us spending time showing off and competing like that either. So, we never had one.
That's sad.
Then tonight, you get to experience the joys of commoner life. First on the agenda, ghost stories.
Of course.
Ghost stories? Judging by that face, milady, I can tell that you're the perfect audience. Don't worry, I'll make sure it's a night you'll never forget.
Of course! Of course! Oh, I'll wait for the ad break to end before I continue. Oh my god. That's funny. I ain't gonna lie. That's pretty hilarious. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm in.
Ooh, count me in too.
What's wrong?
My belt feels a bit heavy. I
Huh?
wanted to take it off, but the buckle seems to be jammed.
Hold still. Let me take a look. We sometimes get similar issues with the crafts at our shop, so I always carry a toolkit with me. See?
Wow. Interesting.
Huh? It's a little tool I made by modifying a hair clip. It's also my lucky charm. You probably recognize this character, right? That show was super popular when we were kids.
Oh, it's Magic Sailor Blue.
Wow, it's Magic Sailor Boo.
Of course.
I used to wait for it to air every week when I was little. How nostalgic.
Right. Yes.
Are you all right? You don't look too happy.
It's nothing.
Don't brush me off. Something's definitely bothering you, right?
Actually, I had a pair of hair clips just like this when I was little. They were my
Huh?
favorite, but I lost one of them.
How did you lose it?
There's more than to this than just losing something.
Looking at Alice's expression, it doesn't seem as simple as just losing something.
This isn't my first time in Wi-Fi Peninsula. When I was very young, it was my first time being in a holo, so I was really excited and wore the clips that day. But just as we were leaving Wi-Fi Peninsula, I suddenly realized the left one was missing. At that point, our whole family was already in the car heading home. But when my father saw me crying over that lost clip, he got out of the car.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Daddy, can you really find my Sailor Boo?
Something just clicked. Oh no. Oh no. I hate when I do this. So, theory time, guys. So, since Alice lost one of her clips, her dad went to look for it. And remember, she said her dad died in an accident. So I feel like this is where her father died, just trying to find that clip.
Of course. It's your favorite hair clip. We have to find it. I just happen to have some more questions for the lab researchers anyway.
Wait.
You head home. I'll be back once I find your hair clip.
Wait. He said he had questions for the lab researchers. What if it wasn't an accident, but they actually murdered her father for knowing too much? Bruh! That's sad and messed up!
Thank you, Daddy. It's a promise then. You have to find Sailor Boo. If you don't, you can't come back.
Your wish is my command, little princess. Sir Lionel shall reclaim your lost treasure without fail.
I never imagined that would be the last time I'd ever see him.
Huh?
My father got into a car accident on the way home. Public security believes it was caused by fatigue. He crashed into the guardrail on a sharp turn. The fire from the crash was so severe. Grandpa couldn't bear for me to see my father like that. So I only attended his funeral.
Can I ask one more thing? What happened to the hair clip you lost?
Public security searched the crashed vehicle, but found nothing like the hair clip. Not even any fragments. I lost it, and I said those things to him. That's why...
Don't be ridiculous! This wasn't your fault! You can't blame yourself like that!
Yuzuha, are you alright?
Sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
It's quite alright. I know you mean well, Miss Ukinami. It's not often we get to talk, and I really brought the mood down. Let's change topics. Oh, right. Since Miss Ukinami's hair clip is a good luck charm...
It's nothing special, really. This hair clip was simply the first gift I got when I was a kid. So I kept it as a lucky charm.
I thought we were about to hear a story.
That's it? I thought there'd be some dramatic, plot twisty story behind it.
Same.
I thought the same as Belle and Mr. Komono.
I'm not hiding anything. I'm just telling it like it is. And come on. We all know each other pretty well by now.
Yeah,
so you
true.
don't have to keep calling me Miss Ukinami or Manato Mr. Komono. Especially every time I hear you say Mr. Komano, I have to hold back my laughter so hard my abs start to hurt.
Very well. From now on, let's be more casual with one another.
After Monto and Wise go back to their room, you fight the urge to keep talking and obediently close your eyes, knowing all the things ahead the next day. And
Everyone's
Don?
Looks like we're all in good shape. Let's get ready to move out.
Belle, you take everyone to the Hollow with Eos. Senior Inhu and I will support you from afar.
True. Alright, let's head into the Hollows. Yes, let's go into the Hollows. I was really hoping we got to play as Minato too. But that's probably not until next patch. Soon after you arrive at the Hollow elevator area from yesterday.
Alright, people, let's move. We can use that
Right here, Master mentioned the code should be 110011. 110011. I'm curious, did they keep the Bangbu I have selected, or did it change it?
Whoa. There's a lot of porcelain.
Okay, kept the same on. Did the game just freeze? Uh-oh. I think my game just crashed. You gotta be kidding me. We were going so well, too. Hold up, guys. Oh, there he goes. There's just a delay. Let's open the store quick so we can investigate the factory inside. Oh, my game's freaking out. Uh-oh. Yeah, my game just crashed. Of course it did. Are you kidding me? Is something interfering with it? Give me a second, guys. While I get it up and running again. What I might need to do is move ZZZ from my why did it not? What's going on? Why did we? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Did ZZC just really bug out? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna just reset Epic Games. Let's do that because that's just stupid. What is going on? Okay, so I'm gonna have to move drives, I guess. All right, so unfortunately, this is gonna take a while to update. So I'm gonna have to end the stream here, and I will continue this on Saturday after the movies. So let's go ahead and find someone to raid. So sorry, guys. I don't know why I'm having so many issues. But yeah, let's go find someone to raid. Thank you all so much for popping on in. I appreciate you guys stopping on in. I'm just glad that Twitch decided to actually work today and not disconnect, although the game decided to go bloop itself. Let's see, let me launch it. All right, so yeah. Anyway, let's go find someone to raid on La Twitcha. Let's see who is on. We can raid. Raid. Let's see. Let's go with. Who haven't I raided in a while? Actually, let me see. Let's see who's online right now on ZZZ. Let's go find someone new.
But other than that, I'm fine. Everything's great. ZZZ. Greetings even got on my screen. Yeah, well, I have this one. Oh, there are two.
All right, let's go raid this person called Nixie EXE. They look they are currently doing the summer event, so go ahead and raid them. Send them some love, guys.
This one seems like the side one, and this one seems like the main one, right?
Thank you all so much for popping on in. Like I said,
cute outfits too.
I'll try to finish this up on Saturday after the movies. So until then, you guys stay safe. You take care of yourselves, and I will catch you all in next one.
Check this out, guys.
Till then, peace. Farewell.